Hey spelling class, Miss Amy here. First of all, I want to say that I can tell everyone has been trying to get their homework done for spelling class, and I really appreciate it. You're coming with your supplies and you're coming with homework done, and that's great. However, there's been some confusion over all the homework that's supposed to get done. So now we need to pay attention to the details so that we can quickly check homework and that everyone can learn as much as possible in spelling class. So let's review what both the students and the parents are supposed to do. First, let's quickly look at the 5 types of papers you should have in your binder. Not only should you have them, because I think most of you do, but you need to know where they are and be able to find them quickly when we ask about them. So there were 30 pages your parents printed at the beginning of class. 16 of those were your homework pages, 7 were personalized spelling lists, and 7 more were homophone pairs. Each of those 3 types should be behind their own divider tab in your binder. Also, there were 2 individual pages that were part of your syllabus that are really important. One is the homework schedule, and one is the weekly points earned page. We're going to go ahead and talk about each type individually, but if you do need to know where to get replacements, for the 30 pages your parents printed, you just need to go to the Facebook group, and your parents can find that under the Files section. And for the 2 parts of the syllabus, you need to go to the www.mc2mentoring.com and go to the syllabi section. Here's what your homework pages look like. They're the colorful pages, there's 16 of them, and you should have 1 or 2 of them assigned each week as homework. And again, you want these behind some sort of homework sheets or homework pages divider in your binder. The next 2 categories were personalized spelling lists and homophone pairs. There's a sample page of each one here. And this week, you're doing these 2 lists, the TCH and the CH words. We had full attendance this week, so everybody should have gotten the message in class that the W should be changed to an M on your sample TCH word. Instead of watch, it should be match, so it's actually a short vowel like the list says. Also, I did tell you you are free to stick with the after 2 vowels or consonant example for CH words, but we also discussed how our rule applies to CH, ch sounds in the middle of the word or at the beginning of the word. So you can also do CH words that occur, or words with CH that occur at the beginning or middle of the word, as long as you're sure it makes a ch sound and not a k or a sh sound. Make sure it's a ch sound, because that's what we're studying this week. Homophone pairs, we're doing I and you this week. All right, here's your homework schedule. I won't be checking this, but this is what you need to know where it is so you can keep track of it. Each week after class, I've written what the assignments for that following week are based on what we learned in class. So we just had week 3 of co-op. We met on January 28th. Therefore, this is your homework for the week. Page 5 from the homework pages, I and you for homophone pairs, and TCH and CH for personalized lists. I also listed some choices for optional bonus homophones if you want bonus points, but you're welcome to choose your own as well. All right, the last page is the weekly points earned page, and this is where I really need everyone to pay attention. This page is where you record what you've done. You keep track of it through the week. Your parent checks it to make sure they agree that you did what you were supposed to do, and then you bring it to class, and my helper and I check it to make sure everything looks good and to record the points that you are earning for your bonus prizes. I do wish I'd made a couple changes because I think it might be a little confusing. So first of all, where it says week number, the week number is the week we're starting. It's which week we're showing up for co-op, which means the homework is the homework due from the week before. So last week we met for week number 3, and you did the homework assigned after week number 3. Well, we are now going to meet for week number 4, and that's when you're going to show me week number 3's homework. So if that gets confusing, feel free to just write in the dates to help remind you of that the week due. So week 4 is what you'll be filling out for this week's class, because we'll meet on February 4th, and that's the homework that's due on February 4th. Now, as long as you're filling this out every week, all you have to do is go down to the next line. You'll be fine. But if it helps, you are free to write in the dates. The other thing is I did make a mistake. I forgot to copy the numbers on the column of days this week you spelled. I forgot to copy them down to all the other things, so you could just circle it. If you want to copy those numbers down, you can, but what I say is just instead of circle the day number, just put check marks, all right? And we can just count how many checks there are. So let's go through how you fill this out. I just want you to write a Y for yes when you've done your homework. So when you finish your homework pages, and it just says homework up there, but I did mean homework sheets or homework pages. So when you finish the homework pages, go ahead and put a Y. When you finish the homophone pairs, put a Y. When you finish the personalized spelling lists, put a Y. Now, if you're doing bonuses, so like most of the lists ask you to come up with 5 words. If you came up with 8, that's 3 bonus words. So just write a +3 to let me know how many bonuses you did. All right. If you did bonus homophones, you could fill that in, tell me how many pairs you did, and then tell me how many days this week you practiced, because I'd much rather see you do 15 minutes a day on 4 days a week than throw it all into last minute in one day for 1 hour. So I will give you bonus points, and I'm going to change, it says 1 point per day at the bottom. I'm going to give you 3 points per day because I want to help encourage good study habits. So this is how you fill it in. You're responsible for the white squares, except for the last one, that is for your parents. So once you have documented that you did all your homework, take it to your parents and ask mom or dad to initial it for you. Have them double check that you did the right list, the list that was assigned for the week, that you've done everything you're supposed to, and then have them initial it. All right, and then the gray sections are for my helper and I to write down how many points it's worth and keep track of your points so you can get prizes later in the semester. So this is the same sheet we saw before. Hopefully it makes more sense now. The 5 different types of pages you should have is your 16 homework pages, your 7 pages of personalized spelling lists, and your 7 pages of homophone pairs. Those should all be behind their own divider. Then also, probably at the front of your binder or somewhere you can find it easily because you have to see it every single week, is put your homework schedule page and your weekly points earned page. So what should you do every week? I think you probably understand now, but let's go through it one more time. First of all, do your homework pages. That'll be 1 or 2 pages. Check the schedule to see which ones it is. Do your homophone pairs. That's usually 2 pairs. Check the schedule to be sure which ones you're supposed to do. Do your personalized spelling list. That can be anywhere from 1 to 4 lists. So guess what? Check your homework schedule to be sure you're doing the right ones. All right. And part of our deal was you give me an hour a week, even if you can do it faster. That just means you have more time to help yourself grow in whatever way you want to. So you can do the bonus work, bonus homophones, bonus questions, anything like that. You can study a list of spelling words on your own that you know you've messed up, you need to work on. You can watch spelling videos, whatever helps you, that you have your parents' permission to do, till you've spent a full hour on spelling this week. All right. When you're done with all your homework, make sure your weekly points earned chart is filled out. You can fill out each check mark as you get it done, or each yes as you get it done, but by the end of the week, make sure you filled it out and then go get your parents to initial it. Make sure they understand what's going on and they've initialed it and they give it back to you, and so it's in your binder ready for school, and then bring all your stuff to class. Don't forget your weekly points earned chart if you took it out and handed it to your parents, and don't forget pens and pencils and important things like that. What to expect when you get in class. What I want you to do once you get to class, get your binder out and open it to the weekly points earned page. That's what my helper and I need to be able to see. And also be ready to quickly flip to the homework pages, personalized spelling lists, or homophone pairs for that week if we ask you to. For this first few weeks, we're definitely going to ask you to make sure everybody understands what they're supposed to be doing. Later on, we'll just spot check. We might ask to see 1 list or something like that. So I want you to have your binder open to the weekly points earned page, but I want you to know your binder well enough that you can quickly show me the pages you did that list so that we can check it off quickly, get all those points totaled, and get on with class. All right, guys, that's it. I will see you. I hope this helps you understand what's going on, and I'll see you in class on Friday.